we're back with this Nissan GTR. It's got 1100 horsepower and we've got some B-roll for you right here.
What have you done?
Tried nicking something, didn't I? That's what I do. What you got to do, you want to find somewhere to film. Sun's got to be good, no wind and no external noise. So what we got, dying sunshine and a load of external noise on an industrial estate we don't know, so.
But I must admit, it's a nice blue wall and it's a beautiful colour car.
Oh yeah, the colour combo, the contrast of both of those things is brilliant. If you don't have to listen to it. What we're going to do, given that that has decided to kick off, is find somewhere else that's quiet. True film nerd. Did you get that, viewers?
What, him doing what?
That's Russell Crowe.
In this light, it's close to
yeah.
isn't it?
I said the brakes are really rather big.
No need to swear, Owen. No, we're not child friendly, are we?
We're not, but swearing enunciates what you're trying to, no, it accentuates what you're trying to say. I think you can really get across your passion for something by fucking swearing.
It's the worst driver out of the three of us. Oh, sorry mate.
If I move my car, then if someone wants to get through, they can get through this way.
Yeah, okay Nick, that's a great idea. Stop touching the car.
No, I'm looking, it's got that protective film on it, isn't it?
PPF.
PPF, see? Known Tony a number of years now. Tony's always had fast shit. But I think this is the fastest.
Is that the way you do it? Just everything's fast shit?
Yeah, literally. But I think this is the quickest car you've had, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Easily. And it's what, 1100 horse?
1060 at the moment.
1060. Is that crank or wheel?
Wheel.
Not that it really matters because it's 1000 horsepower at the end of the day. So we're going to have a quick walk around with the car, quickly show you what's going on, because as you can see, it's miles from standard. We haven't had a GTR on the channel yet, and I've been proper excited to review one, have a look at it, be around one. I was going to buy one a little while ago, and this is going to be probably the best experience I'm going to get in one, because it's been highly modified and all the rest of it. So, I mean, you can see straight away it doesn't look factory anyway. I'm assuming that's not factory.
No, that's a cutout for the intercooler.
And is that factory?
No, that's carbon upgrade.
Put it this way.
Is there anything is there anything that is standard on it? I think there's one thing. The bumper's standard, though, isn't it? Yeah, that's it. Yeah. I want to look at the heart of it. Where's the? Yeah. Right. So I don't know loads about I know a bit about GTRs, but the first thing I noticed when I looked at the engine, something I didn't know about GTRs, was the fact there's a signature on the front of the engine. And Tony was saying earlier that they're all hand built, which is, that alone is like, that's got value to it, that someone's actually got their name on the engine. I think Aston Martin is the other one that I noticed a little while ago. So talk us through it. So it's forged engine.
Forged engine with Manley rods and pistons.
Yeah.
Toomey cams, ID 1400 injectors, G30 770 turbos. List goes on.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's got a big. I noticed it's got a big, really big intercooler on it as well.
Yeah, that was GTR performance one. That is.
Boost Logic. That was the breather system, wasn't it? We were talking about earlier.
Can, yeah.
Breather, like the Boost Logic catch can. There isn't. I mean, fundamentally, when you look at the engine, it looks different to a standard GTR engine. But I mean, some of them you've seen with like CNC billet like intakes and all that sort of stuff. But I suppose that's the next step. You've got a build in progress, haven't you, at the moment?
I've actually got them in from Mad Sweden. So.
And that either Google it, Mad Sweden, or we'll maybe try and get a picture of Tony's ones. But they are a work of art, and they're basically the intake system here in the inlet manifolds. HKS blow-off valves, which I haven't seen for years, but people are still using them. Obviously, they don't go wrong. So and it's a built forged engine, and it's making 1100 brake. The G, is it G? What turbos was it?
A G30 770s.
And the G series turbos, if you want to go Google it, the G series turbos are the newest range of Garrett turbos that have come out. They spool earlier, they're more efficient, they're smaller. I think they're just the best on the market, aren't they?
Well, at the moment, yeah.
The suspension standard?
No, it's got a Litchfield race suspension, polybush handling kit, quaif diffs.
Is there anything it hasn't got?
This is ridiculous.
No, the gearbox is fully built as well. Albins and Dobson.
Albin, I've heard of Albins because I know people use it on the MR2s and the Honda stuff. With 1100 horse as it is, what is the limiting factor to stop you making another 200 or 300 horsepower?
Well, it used to. I used to have G35 82s on it. Yeah. Garrett ones, but they didn't spool up quick enough.
Yeah.
But they were making 1008 at the wheel horsepower.
So that's like 1200 horse.
1208 horsepower, I think. It equates to.
Let's have a look inside.
There's a lot of taking.
Oh, mate, it's just like the start. I mean, the colours factory, innit?
Yeah,
there you go, look, something standard. the colour.
The roof's not there, that's
carbon fibre roof. This is the difference, right? So, everything that's fast that I've ever driven is going to be a race car inside, right? You've seen the stuff I have, the stuff we review, but when you get in this, something that's got 1000 horsepower and you sit in it, it's got leather seats, it's got back seats. The seats are actually pretty comfortable, aren't they, to be fair as well? It's not like, you're not in a hard bucket seat that's prepared for racing. I mean, it's full works. So, do all the suspension, adaptive suspension, that still work?
It works on that. I've also got a DSC sports controller on it as well that controls the suspension. You can set it up for different tracks or different conditions.
So you've got literally, I mean, let's boil it down to the fact that it does everything. Technology has allowed everything to happen really, really fucking well, and it's Stu.
Exactly that, yeah.
Come on, I mean,
it's a standard car. They're good enough.
You could drive it every day, couldn't you? You could take the kids to school in it, I reckon, Stu. Well, they'd have to be pretty small. Let's face it.
Well, to be honest with you, I've had my boys in the back of that.
Exactly.
And driven a couple of 100 miles.
Yeah. Aircon. There's leather on the dash. It's a full weight car. It's no stripped out race car. Let's face it. I'm so excited to see what this is like. We definitely got to have a look at the back end. Can we just have a look at the back end, just real quick? Because I reckon the back end is like, for me, is one of the selling points of the car because they're so GTR. They still retain the round tail lights that was always going on with the Nissan GTR right from 1988, 89 with the R32, and they've still got a really iconic, recognisable rear end. Is this carbon fibre rear? Is that all standard or is that aftermarket?
That's Litchfield's carbon. It's like they call it an LM pack. Digital motors pack. So
it's literally, this bit is the only stock part on the back. That's aftermarket. Spoiler.
That's original.
Oh, is it?
With the lower parts not. The exhaust is changed as well.
So what exhaust you got on there?
3.5 inch or 102 Litchfield system.
And I heard the exhausts are really cheap for these as well. I was looking the other day. Someone was selling a used titanium one, and it was something like $3,500 for a used one. Fuck knows what a new one's going to cost.
You can pay $9,000 for an Aquapovic.
And you're paying for like 2 lots of it because obviously there's it's a dual system coming up the back of the turbo.
What they call, if you own the GTR, they call it GTR tax. Everything you buy for a GTR, they just
and you got to buy 2 of them as well. You got to buy,
just double the price anyway.
It's mad. I love the colour as well.
Right, get out.
Should we go out for a little drive?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Shorts are an interesting choice because that's where the poo's going to come out.
It's a wipe down interior.
You've been in enough cars.
Yeah, exactly. The thing is, it's a genuine thing that I've been in a few. I've been in a lot of fast cars. I've driven a lot of fast cars, and I've owned a lot. But I've been in a couple of these, and I've driven a 750 horsepower one. And 750 brake isn't a high state of tune for one of these, really, is it? That's like
no, but still a bloody capable car.
Oh, fast as fuck. Don't get me wrong.
Especially on track.
Yeah, but I drove it, and I thought the sensation of speed was like it felt fast, but it was really seamless. And the gear change is fucking instant, isn't it? So the gearbox is all uprated as well.
Yeah, it's fully built.
And what's the power limit on that? Or is it torque limit, I suppose, isn't it?
probably about 950.
So you're right.
Down the torque.
Oh right, okay. And what sort of torque is it, mate? I don't know if you've got the power figure.
856, I think, at the moment.
Yeah. Fuck! Jesus Christ! Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god! The fact that you can feel the back of it working hard, real hard. Jesus. Do you know what I wasn't expecting, right? I wasn't expecting it to come in as hard as what it did, as quick. Because you're thinking you're going to wait for like lag or boost build up. It is there straight away.
It's only running about 1.6 bar at the moment. It can go up to about 2.2. But it's,
I was expecting an increment, you know. That was like getting it in the back. I wasn't expecting that. Jesus Christ. Fuck.
that was like...
Was that mile out? It is relentless, isn't it? And not only that, it's the sensation of it's planting you in your seat, and it feels fast, but I can't see the speed, but you're probably going a lot faster than what it feels like on top of that. Because even in fourth gear, it's still accelerating hard as it did in like third. Or
If you go from this to just...
Notice in any of the videos we have, I never grab a handle. I don't think I've ever had to grab a handle anywhere, and this is the first car I've sort of thought, fucking hell.
You've got to be mindful of other roads.
Well, this is it, because that's the other thing I was thinking. You're doing like, it gets to like that, doesn't it? Like, it's not even working hard at 50 mile an hour, and then all of a sudden, cars that are doing fucking 80 mile an hour are doing 30 mile an hour. Like, you're coming up on them so quick. Have you topped it out? I mean, what's the fastest you've been in it so far?
217.
217. What's that? That's it's 6-speed transmission, isn't it?
Yeah. I've got an automatic. I tend not to use the paddle shift because it's just personal choice.
Yeah.
Most GTR drivers like using the paddle shift, but
it's so smart. It's probably working all that out for you anyway.
Yeah. After you, I've
unbelievable.
I spoke to quite a few people on track, and they use the paddle shift. They said, "We'll just do a couple of laps. The brain works out how you drive, and then change gear quicker than you do anyway." So,
and it's probably making the decisions, isn't it? That's the fucking hell. It's just mind-boggling, right? It's just, I mean, obviously that little MR2 that I've got is a different car. So that's half the horsepower of this, but it probably, I wanted to say, before I got on this camera, I wanted to say the MR2 is probably, you asking the guys, I was saying the MR2 probably, even though it isn't, it probably feels faster than this because of the refinement and all the interior, and you know, you're not having to shift gears and all that. But I wasn't actually expecting it to feel as fast as what it is. It's fucking unbelievable. I mean, I saw a cruise at like, well, we're still doing the speed I can see on there, but it doesn't feel like in most other cars. I mean, I was probably big BMWs and stuff like that. You probably feel like you're doing less speed than what we actually are, but that is honestly, mate. I mean, I knew it was going to be fast, but it's a different. I suppose it's a different sensation to the other stuff that I've driven, because it feels like to coin it. It feels like a normal car when you're in it. It feels like a car that you're going to go up to London in or whatever. It doesn't feel like a race car.
Yeah, you're not the only one who says that, because Jay, my son, he said, I don't want a GTR because you can't really drive it round the streets during the day and that. And I said, well, you'll be really surprised because it might go shopping.
You could drive it anywhere, and I think that's the most surprising thing about it, because it doesn't feel like it should be that fast. X miles an hour, and you're like, well, it's relaxed. We're still like cruising along. It doesn't feel like it's doing that pace at all. Oh, Jesus! Yeah, it is. Yeah. The brakes are amazing, aren't they?
The best thing about this car is not the top speed. It's
it stops and turns. Like we're coming out to that junction, I'm thinking we're not going to get fucking round it.
It's a handling. If you go round the roundabout, you can plant your foot.
Is it reliable?
Yeah.
Have you had any like, this is fucking broken this week?
It's never broken down on me.
Really?
Ever.
No oil leaks and fucking banging noises?
When I had the turbos done originally, or had the engine built, I'm not going to mention the builder, but
yeah,
when they put the fucking engine back in, there was some loose pipes on the oil feeds to turbos. Yeah. And that's about it really. I've done 44,000 miles, but I've been to France, Austria, Hungary, Romania, Germany, Norway, Sweden.
It's just like
and it's never missed a fucking beat.
It's not. And what about like suspension stuff and stuff wearing out and that? Nothing.
Yeah, suspension's fine. I've had that from the brake pads. Yeah. I've had 6 sets of brake pads on the front.
But then, yeah, I mean, you're hauling up like 1,700 kilos a car at 100 plus mile an hour. It's just, it's baffling. It's absolutely baffling how it can do everything so fucking well.
What's happened here, Nick?
He's summing up his journey. He might be clearing out the poo, but the camera, it's made the camera ill. The camera's been vomiting. The camera's going, but it's not at a good time.
Well.
Right, okay, so... Okay. I've been in a lot of fast cars. Right, so I think the main point I'll say, and I've said it to the GoPro and I've said it to Tony, it doesn't feel like it should be that fast. It doesn't belong being that fast.
It is,
mate, this is like, honestly, the thing is, right, you know when you go in the Nova, and the Nova's noise, and it's like tyre smoke, and it's smell, and in that, you feel like you could be just going to a meeting in Maidstone. But you're in a car, it's unbelievable. It's just, it does everything.
So, did it make you more impressed now about them?
Right, this is the other thing I said, right? So I said on the way here, and I've said it to everyone else, I was like, what I want to feel like is that I want the MR2 to feel, it's unrefined, the MR2 is an old car, right? I expected the MR2 to feel faster than this, only because of the weight of it, it's rear-wheel drive, it's old, it's a bit ropey, but even that wasn't the thing. Even that, it felt a lot faster than the MR2. I haven't driven anything manual as fast as the MR2 yet, and even that felt faster than that. Yeah, super impressed. Super impressed that you can get in a car, full leather interior, you can have the aircon on and the stereo on, and then go, I fancy doing 200 mile an hour now. What car could you do that in? It's ridiculous. Proper enjoyed it though. Oh, mate. Anyway, that was my time in the Nissan GTR, 1,000 horsepower. I've never ever, everyone's going to say to me, yeah, but you're the straight line guy. I've been in some ridiculous straight line cars. I've owned some, I've been in some, and I've driven some. I don't think I've ever experienced anything like that. I've never been in something that feels like it shouldn't. It doesn't belong going that fast. You shouldn't be that comfortable doing the type of speeds this car's capable of. Thank you so much to Tony for staying out with us and all the rigmarole of all this filming. Really appreciate the time. If you like what you saw today, please like, please comment, please subscribe, and hit the bell. And if you share the video, man, because if you enjoyed it, we'd really love you to share it as well. This car is coming back. Oh, it's as if it's not fast enough already. It's gonna be even faster. He's having a new engine built. He's gone for loads of upgrades, and we're gonna do a draggy in it. And the next thing I want to do is race the MR2 with it, because the MR2's fast. If that feels fast, this is on another planet. So I want to see exactly how much faster it is. So come back for the draggy next time. I'm done.
I've been on go since a kid. Now I got a house full of kids. Where I keep one of you sick. Keep making that money flip.